Hey guys, how we doing today? So, not sure if I'll be butting this up against another video or... Oh yeah, look. So I showed you that one. Here's another one. Contains 99.9% pure silver. Of course, that doesn't mean that my CPU paste is actually silver. I really need to make a test for that. But anyway, this video is about these guys here. There. I don't know if you can tell what that is. You got that little plate there, and then in between the plate is a bunch of pins. Okay, and I got a whole heap of those a few years back with a Cisco server. And so I've ran them through the fire, crushed them up quite a bit, and sifted them like crazy. And I'm getting some of it out. It's, I'll be honest, it's dirty and difficult. Ooh, windy. Hold on, I gotta answer the phone, guys. Okay, my apologies, guys. Had to take that call. So, and then when I want to use clean water, turn around here, and it does help tremendously using clean water over saturated water. I love panning. One of my favorite things is gold prospecting. I mean, I don't get nowhere near as much gold as like some of you guys might in the other parts of the world or parts of the US. Matter of fact, I can probably give you an example here. Let me show you real quick. So, I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up. Probably be a little easier if I didn't soak it with water. Let's see. I don't know. You see that real tiny speck? The gold we get in Ohio is smaller than that. So, you know, a lot of people say, well, that's just not worth it. For relaxation purposes, it really is. Alright. Oops. Alright, so I'll be back. And so finally, after about a year of waiting to get this stuff done, let me see if it works better with sunlight or in the shadows. Finally got, I mean, there's still ash in there. You can see a little bit of it here and there. Well, not ash, but yeah, I guess it would be considered ash. But I'd say about 95% of it's gone. And right now I'm just letting this dry because I haven't figured out whether I am doing just going to throw this into AP or doing the sulfuric stripper cell. But if you see these guys, it looks as though maybe the gold has alloyed itself with the copper. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do chemical or AP or straight nitric 1, but I'll let you guys know when we're on to that. How we doing today, everybody? So what we are doing, well, we're doing a little bit of everything today. Getting some stuff started, checking on stuff that's been going. So let me start with this right here. This is going at the end of this video, so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this. Now, I may have already mentioned that you can see, looks like part of the gold has come off, right? And that's not actually not what has happened. The gold, or well, I had these in for pyrolysis. I think that's it, yeah. I always mess up that word. Well, I had this on the fire pit there. The gold, it got so hot that the gold actually infuses with the copper and alloys itself. So it's not that the gold has come off or is missing, it's just on the inside. So the next step for this is it's going into AP. Now, the parts you see that have gold, like right there, that will come off as a foil. The parts that have alloyed themselves, what's going to happen there is it'll eat away the copper and the gold is going to be like a fine black powder. And at that point, what we'll do, we'll have to filter the AP to get all the goodies out, which we got to filter the AP anyway when we do that, because you're always going to have that little black powder, and it comes from little foils. Some of these will come off as foils and some of these will come off as the fine black powder. Successful engineer, he made a pretty good series of videos where he was showing the thickness of different foils and stuff. Your finger items are going to be really thick, whereas certain items may be thick and may not be thick. And items that are not as thick will come off as the black powder. So basically, I'm getting ready to put him. He'll be at the bottom of the AP. And then I'm going to take these. We're going to put it on top of this, just like this. These are those Cisco switches, which are those right there. I just don't feel like doing the whole filter mess or pyrolysis thing on these. I've only got, what, 8 or 9 of them. So these will go like that. Now, I wanted to show you something. I've never come across these before. These are off the IBM switches. And I was getting ready to toss these, but then I noticed that there was like a hair sticking up. Guys, that's a gold foil. I'll show you something here. These guys are so thick. Okay, there you go. Well, I really thought I'd be able to show you this with one hand. Okay. They're so thick, they're peeling off. There's our gold foil. Now, I'm going to go ahead and throw this into the AP with the other stuff, because you see that right there, that's copper on the back of that. So it may just be the copper that is that thick with just the small gold plating. Let's see what else we got going on. Okay, so you guys know what these are, and that's what's in here. That was a vinegar bath, and it's been sitting for about a year, and some of the foils have come off and some didn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to drain this into our waste, of course through a filter. And these, the crystal oscillators, back to that in a minute, and these CPUs I'm going to put in a bath of hot hydrochloric to get rid of the tin. Now, these came off of, I can't remember the name of it now. It was the, that server I got back when I got the Cisco servers. But these were actually soldered to the board. You know, there were 6 or 7 of them that were loose. Just had the plug-in sockets, and then there were 6 or 7 of these. Well, what was that? 3, 6, yeah, 7 of these that were actually soldered to the board. And I had never seen that before, but they are, I don't know if you can pick it up or not, they are gold pins with solder on them. Okay. And I'm just going to give all that a hydrochloric bath and get the tin off of those. These right here, the copper and the nickel plating on this is supposed to come off and release the foils. And then we got our oscillators. And what we're going to do with these is, you guys said you wanted to see this in a separate video. So let's get these weighed out. Turn that on. Okay. That on there. Tear it out. Now, as you can see, I've got some pieces in there that are not oscillators. That's those sensors off of large printers. And then there's a couple pieces of couple pieces of ceramics in there too. So we are at 175.89 grams. 175.93. 0.87. It could just be the wind. You know, I think that's what we'll do too. We'll just call it 176. Yeah, it's close enough. Put a little pressure on it and then let go. See where it takes us back to. Yeah, we'll just leave that at 176. So that video will come up here in the future. But I just wanted to show you what I was into today. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. And I'll catch you guys later. Mike's out.